Hello.
Hello.
Wasabi. Loading. I'm loading. It's still loading. Loading some more. I'm in. Yay. Alright, what up, ho?
I'm getting there.
How are you? How are you?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to. No promises, though. Are you in
What
yet?
happened?
Oh, Daniel said hi, and he said you better play well in chat.
Daniel Ridgway?
Yes.
Is he not getting on?
Another pussy has clinicals all week. Oh, keeps him from playing.
I've got a calculus test next week too. You don't see that. I mean, I'm kind of screwed either way. So. What the heck? That does not make sense.
Hey, Daniel, you coming out to my parents this weekend? Lowtown, vote Lowtown. Lowtown, Lowtown, Lowtown. Bah. Yeah. Man, earlier I was so tired. Oh, a roll. My wife was sitting there reading me Bible verses, and I just passed the fuck out.
Your wife can't
Yeah.
read because she's a fucking woman.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he gets pissed off when we talk about Hiroshima.
Well,
That's no correlation. I think
No
the
correlation.
Simpsons stream of Monday Night Football is way better than Squatch's stream.
Oh!
1,000.
Is that so?
Have you been watching it? It's fucking awesome.
Oh, come on. How did I not get a hit marker? I saw bits of it. Let's see. I don't think I'll let me pull it up.
It's not real time, but when you watch it, it's like, oh god, this thing's like legit. Like when you watch the side by side, like no, like I don't know how it does. I guess it's AI. I have no idea, but
There's
they do it in real time.
there's trackers in the helmets, and it's just all. It's just like motion cap.
So they did it only for this game.
For this season, yeah, I can't watch it because ESPN
The
doesn't allow
announcers
multiple
for-
connections. Fucking pussies.
I tried to stream it on Disney
It's
Plus,
one digit away.
and
It's
it was
one
good,
digit away.
but I forgot that
How
you
do I
could do it on
type
ESPN.
in the chat?
Ooh, I
And,
probably could just log in Disney
It's
Plus.
a lot better. But it's funny though, like the announcers are on the ESPN Plus one. They're on top of their game because like one of the announcers was like the Barney just scored and they're like free Duff for everybody. It's like that's awesome. Duff man, Duff beer. So they don't care that Barney's drunk. So like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, they didn't like really like censor it in this game. Because like they did the player intros, and they did Ralph, and they did like Barney, and Barney just fucking just like drunk bourbon. Blah. Cause like Barney just scored a touchdown, and he's like fucked up. Like they didn't like. I'm glad they didn't like censor Barney.
Okay, I can watch it on
You
ESPN.
got rocked.
So
Or no, I mean on Disney
I don't
Plus.
know.
Sorry.
I don't know about TV. You can watch it on Disney Plus, but I'll tell you this: the ESPN Plus stream is better than Disney because my Disney stream was looking like ass,
Oh, mine's looking just fine.
but the ESPN Plus one was better.
What are we watching?
ESPN has a oh, they're doing like a
Simpsons stream.
Simpsons like mocap game of the NFL game tonight.
It's awesome.
There you go.
It's actually better than an actual stream, to be honest.
Andrew, that guy you keep hearing that you say is Indian is this operator.
He's Indian for sure.
Okay.
Krusty the Clown is kicking the field goal. That's awesome. I like the ball tracker. I'm not gonna lie, because like when you saw Jamar Chase's toe tap touchdown in real life compared to like the Simpsons version, like they wasn't fucking around. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty close. And Ralphie did a fucking 6-3-60. But I don't know if it compares to
Did not see
Nickelodeon
that
because they're like
fucker at
two
all.
different things. Like the Nickelodeon
same-
one is really good.
It's the same system.
I know, but like it's like the broadcasts are different. You know what I mean? I think they went all out with the Simpsons one. I feel like the Nickelodeon one was only good for sideline interviews, or not interviews, but I guess sideline reporters, and red zone and field goals. But this is like a full out fucking game. Like I was watching it earlier, and they're showing play. The whole game is Simpsons. It's not just the touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like you can watch the whole game in Simpsons mode.
Well, I mean that's how the Nickelodeon one was.
No,
Actually, sorry, it wasn't Nickelodeon. You're no. They did a Toy Story one last year, and it was full Toy
yeah, but you
Story.
can watch the Simpsons broadcast. You can watch the whole game of Simpsons.
Yeah, last year they had a Toy Story one that was full game Toy Story. It was an early game German game of Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, it's the one overseas.
Yeah, it was one of the overseas ones. The Joe Buck and Troy Aikman cracked me up. Andrew, you were saying, is it just you or what? Or was it just you that round?
Yeah. But I'm dead, so it doesn't matter.
Wow. There. I thought they dropped the ball down for him with a fucking UFO.
Oh yeah, the UFOs are really famous in Simpsons.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the Simpsons in like eons, but like the stuff I do see, I automatically understand.
Right.
The Simpsons are the ones that like are said to have predicted the future, right?
Yeah.
I've done it a ton of times.
Happy hunting, Crimson.
How did you not kill him, Nathan?
I did.
Before he killed me.
Well. What? That's a little fruit bar on the sideline.
I just love the fact that you can just watch the whole game in Simpsons mode. Like, it's not just a scoring place; it's the whole fucking game. Like, I didn't even watch the whole thing, but like, I can't imagine if something went like bonkers, like an onside kick or like a fumble recovery or something wild.
Or a fight.
I would love like. You know what's funny? They set this thing up a long time ago, but like they try to flex this game because they're not too good. Well, the Bengals are actually a really good team, but there's a record to show it. So they wanted to do it for like a good team, two good teams, but they couldn't flex it because this game was set for this. Like I guess I don't know how it works, but they tried to flex this game weeks ago and they said they couldn't because it was locked in. So I don't know how the Disney stuff or the Simpsons stuff works. Well, how is it Simpsons? Because Simpsons isn't Disney.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yep. They've been Disney for a hot minute.
Since when?
Since the last 5 years or so.
For a hot minute.
Or longer.
Well, I don't know how Simpsons are going to stay along because they there's at least 2 actors that's been retired or just retired. I'm assuming.
I don't usually do this, but taking down their UAV and I kind of just get trapped back here. Ah, fuck. I got it. 1v2. Oh, you're dead.
Put your head down and secure the target.
Andrew, I need you to do better.
I know. But I'm a big fat goose egg everywhere except the death area. Wow.
Well,
Wow. That sums it up right there.
oh, Jesus.
Underwhelming
It's hilarious to watch the child get tackled by NFL players.
Just imagine going to college in New York.
suck.
I don't know, for some people, that's just like the dream. But also, this girl's paying $500,000 for college because it's the most expensive college in the world. So, she's going to Columbia. But also, her dad's an emergency an ER doctor, so
Well,
can't argue with that. Alright, let's put the glasses on.
oh, now you decide to put on glasses.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. This could be good, could be bad.
Not my favorite map. Ooh,
Whoa!
looks like that could have been
Crystal
a pick.
clear. Well, my fan, Jordan Addison dropped 39 for me this week, so I'm happy.
Josh Allen had over 50 for me.
I wish I had him because I saw that, but I don't because your boy Patrick Mahomes dropped 14.
They should not have just a one-loss record. They should be about 500. Oh! Kobe!
We have to disable the bomb.
No, we're defending.
One hostile left. Take that asshole down. Enemy's gone. You got luck. That sloppy shit won't cut it forever.
You're right. My bad. Do you hear the same thing that he says to me?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, also, I've had a question like floating in my mind.
Okay.
Another one of those stupid questions, okay?
Hardcore search and destroy.
Okay.
When you work out, right?
I don't.
As you get stronger,
Okay.
is it like it's not harder to lift the weights,
Black Ops.
right? Like you're just getting stronger. So like
So, like, the same
It
weightage
was
will get
just as
easier
hard.
over time.
You're
It
asking
was
Nathan?
I'm just saying it was just as hard for you to lift 225 as it was for you to lift 35 when you were weak, right?
Not technically. It's actually easier. You actually have more muscle, so you're going to actually be spending less energy per muscle.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because
I was just wondering, I was like-
what you're doing is you're adding and building fibers.
That's why
It's like adding rubber bands to a system.
like ego lifting makes no sense. It's because I'm pushing just as hard as the guy doing 500
Whoa.
pounds.
I do shake weight every day, and it gets pretty easier.
It didn't count if you use just your right hand.
Well, I use left hand, and I have a black shake weight and a white shake weight, so I change it up every day. We're coming from a guy who works out every day, and I can't remember the last time I missed a workout. You can't do the same thing because your body just gets used to it than anything else. It's not. It has
No,
to,
but
it doesn't have to
But
necessarily do
you
with
can't
muscle.
go into the
it's just your
gym
body
every
eating.
week and do a different workout.
It's free, people.
You can't do
They
that.
can. What do you mean?
What you
Like,
saying?
that's a very
Because-
big thing.
What are you saying?
Because
You can do
like-
different bicep curls every day, but as long as
because
you're doing
like
biceps,
you have to
it's not
stick
gonna
to a
change.
schedule where you're doing at least the same workouts for a few weeks at least to see if you're getting stronger in that movement, if that makes sense.
You can't do the same movement every day, even if it's the same lift, because
Well, you're not
What do
doing
you
the
do?
same body part every day. You're doing it
I was about to say,
like for a few weeks you do that lift. Like for a few weeks I'll do dumbbell press. may not do the same. I may not just do like straight press. I may do hold one and press one, but I'm gonna do dumbbell press. And then the next week, after those 3 weeks, I'll do something else. But like, you can't every week switch it up.
What you need to
At
do
least
is you
that's what
just
I
don't
think.
need to. You don't need to work the same body group every day.
Oh,
I'm trying to
100%.
say, it doesn't matter if you do dumbbell curls or cable curls. If you're doing the same fucking bicep or muscle lift, it doesn't make a difference.
not,
Your
'cause
body
that-
gets used to it.
Because you have to give it time to heal.
You're not necessarily getting stronger. Your just body's just used to doing it. It's just like I don't know.
Ah,
You're used to walking. You're used to walking, so like your body's not like, oh my god, I'm getting stronger walking. You just
Well,
used
your
to doing it.
body's gonna get used to doing it if you use the same weight every week for 20 weeks. I 100% agree. Which is why there's heavier dumbbells.
Well, okay. You'll have to remember what you're doing. It's not just you get used to it. You are literally building the muscle up. So
And you're pushing
yes,
yourself.
you actually have more muscle to lift with. It's a
Yes.
2v2.
Enemy
It also depends on your nutrition too. You can't just lift and like, oh, I'm just gonna go home and drink a fucking 12-pack of beer and eat like a
Right.
box of pizza.
That's why even with me, like, eating as clean as I do right now and working out 4 days a week, I'm still losing muscle mass right now. It's because I'm losing 20. I've lost 27 pounds at this point.
Yeah.
And you gotta, I don't know, drink a pre-workout protein shake, then drink a post.
Well, I'm trying to lose weight. I mean, you're not gonna lose weight and maintain your muscle mass. It's really hard to
Actually,
do.
if you get it just right,
And
you
just
can
do
gain.
You're trying to lose weight, and just do cardio. You don't.
It's
have to
just really hard to do.
You can do it
Just
to where
like
you actually will gain
cardio.
muscle mass at the same rate that you will lose fat, and your weight will never change. But you'll be burning.
Yeah, you can.
But muscle weighs more than fat, but you have to have a different
Just depends
body
on your,
mass.
just depends on your personal metabolism and your dedication to it.
Don't
Just like
listen
that.
to fucking social media because a lot of people on social media about that bullshit, and they're just trying to do it for views and clicks.
Yeah, ignore
Well, if you
V-Tread.
look up,
Never get everybody to believe them. Oh my god, if you do this, you do this, and oh
Well,
my god, this, oh my god.
muscle doesn't weigh more than fat. Muscle is denser than fat.
It's essentially
Well,
in
fat people
your
float.
what you're
Fat
talking
people
about,
float,
Andrew.
muscle people
It's
sink.
essentially the same thing.
I mean,
Find them. End them.
Because what does density equate to?
Good shit.
density. I mean,
So it's saying that if you take a cubic inch of fat and a cubic inch of muscle, a cubic inch of muscle is going to be heavier.
Like I said, I work out every day. Am I doing Olympic workouts or D1 athlete workouts? No, but I do probably a solid
Dig in and defend the objective.
90 minutes to 2 hours of elliptical every day because I started out with that. I just like doing that first. Then I lift, but I don't necessarily have a lifting schedule. I just lift what I feel like I want to lift,
Planted the bomb.
Yeah.
and I go home. Because because I work out at our facility a bunch, and I work out or at the Y, depends on what I feel like doing. But like today, I only got like 3 or 4 lifts in, but it wasn't crazy. But I did like I don't know, an hour 20 of cardio.
Not good enough, Black Ops. Find another way.
it
But it
just
all
depends
depends
on
on
what
what you
your
wanna do.
goals are.
It depends what you want to do. Exactly. You can't really like ask somebody. You can't ask like a cross country person versus a fucking linebacker in the NFL. Two different things.
I can't tell you how many people want me to keep my beer belly, but get like ripped arms.
You can't do that. Well, you can. You just need one of those guys at the gym that look like fucking.
Like
what the
my
fuck?
neighbor, my old neighbor that I had, he'd work out 4 days a week,
Guns up. Destroy the objective.
but he'd drink 6 beers a day right before he went to the gym. I'm like,
Oh, and before?
Damn.
I'm like,
Before?
he's like, he'd always say, I'm not kidding. He'd say, I'm carving up for the gym. I'm like, dude, that's not gonna work.
Squad couldn't handle the heat. It's all
You're
on
a
you
sugar in it too. That's obviously because you make
Yeah, he drank Bud Light. That's all I drank.
Hmm.
Ah,
So they knocked you on your ass. So what are you gonna do?
bitch
about
and
it?
fucking PJs. She's ready for a Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill's overrated. It's about Twitch and chill.
It's what now?
I saw something where like Chick-fil-A is
chill.
like the #1 date place for males or something like that.
Who brings someone to a fast food place to go on a date?
That's what I was thinking.
Like a one-on-one. Like if you gave us a group of friends, cool. But two, who the fuck eats at Chick-fil-A? Like who goes to Chick-fil-A? Like yeah, let's just sit down.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
a
was
sit
thinking.
down.
Who does
You
that?
don't go
Who the
sit
fuck
down
is-
at Chick-fil-A and they're like,
I can't remember the last time I fucking sat down anywhere and
Yeah.
fucking did that shit. I mean, I sat down at bars, but I don't fucking sit down at like, you know what? I'm just gonna give me this Burger Queen and look like a fucking psycho and sit here.
Oh. This game's gonna go down to the fucking wire.
Marking location.
One hostile left. Take that asshole down.
The 4v1, Andrew. Oh, he was wide ass open.
They're
Ooh.
gearing up for a final push.
Bengals.
You left some in the tank.
Are you watching the Simpsons stream?
Yep.
They may be assholes.
Yeah, oh yeah. I want to know what the numbers are tomorrow.
Well, this is the only version I can watch on the computer.
Really? Why?
So ESPN broadcasts don't allow you to use multiple displays when watching ESPN.
So he's using another display.
So since I have two monitors, I can't watch on ESPN.
Oh, they're doing it by devices, not. I thought you meant like one streaming upstairs and then like you're
Nope.
streaming downstairs.
I
So it
have
doesn't matter if you're multiple streaming. It's just about multiple devices.
for multiple displays.
In paradise, Black Ops.
Same thing. But how does it know that? How does it know your input?
It reads, the software reads how many displays are plugged in.
That's false. I can't believe that. That's AI.
Yeah. It's not just a.
Whatever. You're lying. That's false.
Okay.
I can't read hardware.
Okay.
Okay. You're lying.
Okay.
You're our last chance. Don't fuck this up.
Andrew, how many are left?
2. Just you, 1v2.
Clock's ticking, Black Ops. Close this shit down.
Half of our team left.
Yeah, I think I noticed that. Oh, hello, bitch.
Mission shit. I'm pulling the plug.
There you go. You know, Stracely gave us a paper. He was like, things that Trump's trying to do day one.
Mhm.
Pick a couple of them and talk about it.
Yeah.
And I'm
He
planning
wants to
on
pardon
talking,
all the rioters. That's fucking wild.
and I'm planning on talking about immigration and healthcare, about how he's planning on banning all the transgender shit,
Oh, in the prisons.
or limiting it or whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't know why he wants to pardon all the fucking rioters. That's fucking nuts to me. That's just saying, okay, it's okay to storm the Capitol whenever you want now.
So here's my 2 cents on that, Brandon.
I don't think it's okay at all. Like, what the fuck?
I don't think it's okay, but if that's the case, then we should
What if a
go.
bunch of fucking minorities did
Okay.
that shit? Hell no, we're not
So-
partying, motherfucker.
Were you okay with
Okay.
Oh, it's a bunch of my voters?
Were you
It's
okay
a
with
bunch of my
Biden
voters that
pardoning
did
No,
his
no,
it?
no, no,
son?
no,
Hey,
no.
it's a bunch
Hang
of
on.
my
No,
cult.
Andrew, that's
It's a bunch
completely
of my
different.
cult. It's a bunch of my cult that just did it.
I'm
so
just
I'm gonna
curious.
party
So-
because they voted for me.
So, Brandon, but think about this
As long as you
though.
voted for me, I'm partying for you.
So, think about it. If it's okay to go and put random people on a flight list who may or may not have been there in prison, then is it also okay to let BLM protesters who burn towns down not to go
we're
scot-free?
reaching now.
Huh?
So we're reaching.
The BLM did way worse than people on January 6th ever did.
That has nothing to do with January 6th.
But it's the same difference, though. It's rioters.
Same
Right,
concept.
Black Lives Matter is worse than fucking riding the fucking Capitol.
No, I'm not saying
Because they're
either.
black.
I'm not
Because they're
saying
black.
either is
Because they're
worse.
black. Because they're black.
They're
And
equally.
white people.
They're equally wrong.
White people storm the Capitol. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. But it's equally wrong. But why do we go
How do
after
you know
the?
it was only white people storming the Capitol?
It's not.
Hey.
But
What did they show in the media? What did the media control? All that bullshit.
point being, it's equally wrong for either side.
Can you see Cheech and Chong storming the Capitol?
But Brandon, it's
I
equally.
didn't see.
It's equally
I didn't
wrong,
see
right?
Shaq in the bison, whatever you call it, horns and painted face storming the Capitol.
Actually, he's one of the same guys that they paid to incite a bunch of BLM riots.
No, the guy with the whole fucking painted face. and-
Yeah, yeah. He is a.
that wasn't Shaq. That was
No,
Bob.
it's not. It's not Shaq, but
That was
he is
that was Bryce or Gavin.
he
Iowa.
he is a paid incitement person to go incite those riots.
Sources, trust me, bro.
But if it's wrong for January 6th people to do that, then it's wrong for BLM people to do what they're doing. And so they should be treated the same.
If you look at all the presidential candidates throughout the entire presidents, many of them, Democrats included, have had wrongful pardons.
Almost everybody does.
Clinton pardoned somebody.
Okay, well,
So
alright,
let's make it right because everyone else does it. Let's just do it. Got it. Well, everyone else does it, so we should pardon.
it's kind of the nature of the pardon. If you kind of think about it, though, if you take a convicted person, right or wrong, people are going to. You're going to rub half the people wrong with it. Now,
these nuts.
I would 100% believe that there are a lot of people that are in prison because of January 6th who do not need to be in prison. Just because you happen to be there and you never went inside the place and you were put in prison for it.
Oh, the people that did it, the people that were like actually did it on paper and film and all that shit.
Yeah, but there's way more than just those people that have been put in prisons.
No, I'm talking the ones that did it. You're trying to blame. You're trying to like forget the people that just did it. I'm talking to people that
No,
like,
if-
okay, you're fucking on like
If
20,000 websites. Got
if
it.
it's obvious that like, yeah, you broke down this door and you ran in,
They should have pardoned everybody.
fine.
Take it on the chin. Get ready for the next round.
I haven't seen anything that says he's trying to pardon everybody.
You also have
Said
to look at it
all
from President
rioters.
Trump's perspective. These guys were fighting
Voted
for
for him.
him.
No, Andrew, no. Andrew, you were- Andrew, that's a very disingenuous thing to say.
Well, they were.
That's a very, that's a
they
no,
were
nope,
two different.
Nope.
They were two different militias
nope,
in a way.
nope. I will not stand by that at all.
Well, tell me your opinion about it.
Because Trump was also the same guy that told all those people to go home the day of, so you can't say they were fighting for him. He was telling them to stop.
Mm-hmm.
He told them to stop.
He was telling them to stop and go home, and a bunch of them didn't listen.
Enemy charges set.
Now, the part that gets kind of a little fucky for me is that it's been proven time and time again that a lot of Capitol Police were just allowing these people to go inside and like weren't stopping anything. And if you were just allowed to walk in, you shouldn't be in prison for that.
Eliminate them.
I mean, you're kind of allowed to believe that it was okay.
I'm not. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying that President Trump was telling them to go in, but they were doing it. They were doing it for what they thought was good for him.
I disagree. 100% disagree.
You do not. So you thought when they went into the Capitol, they were not trying to do it to help Trump.
What are you?
did not
What
think
are,
they were doing
what
that.
are you proving?
You thought they were pro-Democrats when they were entering the Capitol?
No, I think they're all being stupid and should have never walked
What do you
in.
think they were doing? Look at their state of mind and their emotions. They're not
There-
doing it just,
There is
buy a coffee at Starbucks and I felt like Ferrari Scastle. No, they're all hot and heated. And guess
The
what?
two
See,
main,
what
the two main.
No, Brandon,
militias-
Brandon, you're
or
also,
two
but
main
you're also
groups-
wrong there, Brandon. Brandon, you're
the
also
two
wrong
main
there.
groups that went into the Capitol were
State of mind.
pro-Trump
They didn't
groups.
just do it just like, oh, I just woke up
That's
and did
not.
it today.
That's
No,
it. Doesn't.
it
It doesn't matter if
do
they're
it. I'm gonna do it.
pro-Trump or not. Their
No, they just had
reasoning.
a state of mind. They were already hot and heated. It was already a thing. It wasn't like, you know what?
No,
We're
they're
gonna plan this
a
thing.
small group of people that were there were heated. Where the fuck
No,
is it?
look all the people that was
Yes,
fucking just
I agree with that.
storming over the fucking police officers. up
I
there.
agree
There-
with that.
there was-
a very,
Brandon, there
very
was
small
only
percentage.
there
were
was
actually-
only-
It was a
hang on,
small
hang on,
group
hang on,
of
hang on.
people, but only that small
Hang on.
group of
A very
people
small
who had done
percentage
it.
were
It wasn't like
rioters.
a bunch of them. It was a small group of people that did
there
it.
was a small group out of that whole day that acted like that.
Or 20 people stormed the Capitol. And
Maybe
small group.
maybe 200 people were
That's
acting
not small.
okay out of the thousands that were there.
It doesn't matter.
That's pretty
the 1,000
small.
person was a mile behind the lines.
Point being is that we should
We're trying to justify shit.
no, we shouldn't throw the whole group in because of a few bad actors. Those
I'm not
few
saying the whole group. I'm talking about the people that did it.
okay, but the people that he's talking about pardoning are the people that have no proof that they ever did anything wrong.
It's talking about everybody.
Okay, but if they're damn, that's a good grenade. But point being is there's a lot of people, guilty or not, that are
You
being
gotta make a
held.
list. You gotta make.
Terminate
Hey,
But
here's
the
the,
thing-
116 people.
The thing is, Brandon, here's the thing. They didn't do any due process for this whole event. They didn't go through a hearing. They didn't do anything properly in this whole deal. So you have maybe 200 people that are in jail right now that haven't had a court date. They haven't had any type of chance to fight themselves out of court. And they're just being held right now
Speed trial.
with no evidence whether they were ever there or not.
Oh, it sounds like the 60s with
Exactly.
authorities in the South. They
So-
weren't, oh my God, we're gonna hold you.
That's 100% what's
Well-
happening. So you can't, there's no proof or evidence that any of these people should be there, right or wrong. So the moral high ground is just to acquit everybody and hope that you're acquitting more good people than you are bad people.
Good
I mean,
and bad subject.
Putting 10 good guys in prison, hoping that you have 3 bad guys in jail, is not a good enough trade.
Well, if it was fucking, I fuck terrorists, America would be like, fuck yeah, woo, we're rooting for this shit.
The enemy's on their back foot.
I don't-
let up.
I don't agree.
Well, try to say that to all 50 states.
But that's also a difference between U.S. citizens and non-U.S. citizens, so it's not really the same.
No, because you can be American, fucking Allah Akbar.
I mean, you can, but highly likely you're not going to be. But as far as that point, I would rather pardon them all and then go back and properly go after the ones that ought to be going after. And that hasn't happened.
100%.
Now, I will never say what anybody did do there as far as what the media is showing and trying to make everyone think the whole group was doing. No, none of that was right. But that, again, was
I
also...
don't think the event as a whole was a good event at all.
No, and it was never planned to be what it became. But if we're going to go and round up people who were there January 6th, then we should start rounding up people that have been at every BLM riot and burnt businesses down and homes down. Like, it's the same. If you're going to do it for one, you got to do it for the other.
Well, where's the rule for that?
It's called just,
Common sense.
what do you call it?
Objective remains. Terminate with
Just
extreme
politics.
focus. Not much time left. Put this to bed.
It was right there. Where is this fucking going?
Alright, Nathan, now that we're on the topic of politics, what do you think about the immigration?
Last 3 rounds are ours.
Give me
What Trump's
specifics.
planning,
Because it's
like what
kind of
Trump's
everywhere.
planning to do.
Well, he's planning to do a lot of things.
He's planning, like how he's planning to bring in, like declare state of, or national state of emergency and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, I think we are
Bring
in
in the
that.
army and
I think we are. I mean, I think we should all do what Texas has been doing.
Mark Trace went the fuck off.
Yeah,
I think
he did.
he's, Mr. Stracy was talking about today that, I think I got this right to where he's trying, I think I got this right, to deport illegally born U.S. citizens. So, like, if their parents were immigrants and they were born here, like, he would deport them with their parents.
I don't think there's been
You have-
anything that says that's
you
not gonna
have-
happen.
And I was like, I don't know.
illegal
I was like, I don't know if you can do
parents.
that.
No, if you're born
in the
here,
States,
if you're
you're a
born here,
citizen.
you have
Even if you're
citizenship.
citizen, even if your parents are illegal, it doesn't. You have to be, or if you're born on like an army base in Ethiopia, you're
Right.
fine. Or a ambassador in
Well,
China, like.
That's what I was saying.
Well, if you're born a
You can't
U.S.
deport someone because they're born fucking here.
If you're born
Like,
a U.S.
that's the
citizen
whole
from
purpose.
U.S. citizens, you're a U.S. citizen anyway.
Yeah.
But if your parents were stupid enough to come over here illegally and then get deported, but you were born while they were over here, this is where it gets tricky. If they're an infant or newborn, then do you separate the family, let the kid stay here, or do you send them all back and that kid can just come back later? I mean, obviously, I think you send them all back and let the kid come back later when they're old enough and decide to.
Yeah.
But no, you can't. Obviously, if the kid is over 18, then no, you can't send them back. They're a U.S. citizen just like you and I.
Yeah.
Now, what I think we should do, and this is what I've heard is going to happen, the only people we're going to mass deport are those who have criminal records. And have no, like the random males that are just over here in mass that have no reason to be
I mean,
over here.
wouldn't all immigrants have a criminal record because they came into the U.S. illegally?
Yes, but I mean like on top of that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So like, you came over here and then got a DWI,
I got you.
or you came over here and you did